Good afternoon. Let me just take you through a small land. I think it's about 3/4 of an acre. The fence is not properly done. We're working on it. Yeah, this is what we've done. These, I'm told, they're live fence. They're thorny plants, so they're distributed around this land on the fence. So there's our little tank there. This is our little tank where we store water for the farm. It's not perfect. We're just in that trial era, because we're just trying to see which one is working for us, which is not working. And that is our small borehole where we get the water to feed the animals and the birds that we rear here, that I'll show you shortly. So our pump is spoiled. We are yet to fix it, so it can't pump water from the borehole to the tank, and then we use it for many things, irrigation and feeding and so many things. So this land is about 3/4 of an acre, as I earlier stated. I'll show you the rest. This is the upper part, and I'm just going to show you what is in each structure. We have not done so much, but it's still work in progress. So in this is the pig shed. It's not done much because we don't have a shamba boy to look at it, so we take care of it ourselves whenever we find time, and mostly after work or very early in the morning. It's not very clean, it's very dirty. So we have decided to see what we can do in 6 months. Yeah, there they are. That's their feeding trough. As I said earlier, we don't really take good care of them because we don't have someone to look after them. All of us are working and no one to take care of them. So yeah, that's our little pig shed. It's not the ideal one, but we want to try and work on it in the next 6 months to get an ideal setup, which we will be able to share with you, and you can share with us what you think we can do in regards to this. Yeah, this is the other part. That is basically our fence. That is that bushy. It's yet to be cleared. Those are neighbor structure. So we have tilled that land for us to plant some greens. Yeah, and our trees are also coming up well. The rains are really done as well. So I believe in a year's time we'll be having good shade around here. And this structure that you're seeing over here is our chicken structure. It's not the ideal one, but we are working on it. You can see through. Those are the chicken. There are not so many. We've just started, so we want to know with this the few chicken that we have in here. We have ducks. We have chicken. We also have what do you call them? Kanga. And we also had a turkey, but it died. We are yet to replace. Yeah, but basically that is what we have inside. We are planning to have like 100 a structure that can hold 100 chicken at one go. So we are here to work on this. As I said, this is just a temporary structure to help us learn the nitty-gritties when it comes to rearing chicken. Yeah. So the other structure, this is our rabbit shed. You can see our little rabbit over there. They're feeding on the herbs. We also have feeds that we give them. Like now I've just fed them with some herbs they're feeding on. They have some water over here, yeah, for them to drink. This is basically for beauty, but if you find someone who wants to buy, we also sell for them. So that is one. So we have others over here, but apparently cannot be able to see them. Yeah, we cannot be able to see them. So this is our pig shed again. We have piglets. Yeah, the piglets. The mothers are the first ones I saw. I showed you the other side. Now these are the piglets. Look at them, beautiful, beautiful piglets over there. They are feeding. They feed a lot. They are very beautiful. If we had taken care of them properly, they will be much, much, much better. But they are still beautiful. The cow shed, I mean, the piglet shed is not well kept. Yeah, but this is why we want to have this challenge and see how far we can go with the challenge. Look at them. They are beautiful, beautiful piglets. Yeah, I never used to like them. I never used to like them at all. But looking at them, oh my goodness. I don't eat pork anyway, but I just love them. So we buy them feeds. Like those are just the feeds that we bought for them. We mix with water and then we give them, and we also provide them with water for drinking. If they are veggies, we give them, and fruits like avocados, mangoes, they eat. We just wash and give them. We also deworm them just in case they have infection, and also I think we give them vaccines. Yeah, so those are our piglets from the other side. So let's go out and see what awaits us. So this is our piglet shed. So the rest of it that I'm going to show it outside, so I have to get out through the gate. We have our little dog there. That's our security. Can be able to see her. Yeah, this is our little dog. This is our security. We feed him. Here he is, our little dog. You can't get here alone. You will be beaten by the dog. So let's go out. Let me show you what is outside here. So this is our chicken shed. This is our fence. It's coming up. It's planted. It's coming up through. So the rest of it, we're trying to do a bit of farming. Here we have a passion fruit that is bushy. We are hoping very soon it's going to give us some fruits, and the rain have been so good to us. We had just done some cowpeas. Yeah, this is cowpeas. So we've done it throughout here. Yeah, just not to leave the land idle. And this, we just did these beautiful trees like 2-3 months ago, and they're coming up well, as you can see. I think in 1 year's time we'll be having a very nice shade, and yeah, very nice shade. The tree is beautiful, as you can see, and you have also done some fruits also coming up well. This is coming up. This is a passion fruit, and this is an orange, grafted oranges. So I'm basically taking this video to help us with the challenge, because we want to see in the next 6 months what we can do. Those are beautiful bananas behind the rabbit shed. They're actually doing well. They're coming up well, actually. Those are our bananas, and they're bringing a very nice shade over there. So this is our farm. As you can see, we have grafted mangoes over there. From where I stand, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. or 6 mangoes that are coming up. They're all grafted, and the rest is cowpeas. Then we have pawpaws that we had planted, but apparently most of them are turning out to be male, so we don't have a lot of female to give us fruits. Yeah, initially had done managu here, and it did very well. And what I've just learned with managu, it never disappears completely so long as there was seed that fell on the ground. So anytime I plant something else, the managu has to prosper. And by the way, I love managus. I love them so much. Yeah, so this is the other part. This is the other part of the farm. We have a pie coming up. Well, I think in the next 2 months we'll be able to enjoy our pie over there. Yes, we had done a lot of pie, but they're turning out to be male. I don't know what we need to do. Like this one is also male, so we only have this, and we're trying to graft them. I don't know how that will work. It's a bit flooded because it rained, and we have someone at the far end. I don't know whether I can be able to see him. Yeah, he's working on this water so we can drain it and help us work on the farm and do things appropriately. Yeah, so that is our little farm. One of our passion fruits have done so well. One of them is this. This is one. We actually have 4 varieties of passion fruit. So this is one of them. You can see our little fruits. It has fruits, my friend. They're very green. And they're big in size. They're very big. You can see this. They're very big up there. This is just one fruit. And I can count how many. There's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. They're quite a lot. I think there could be around 30 right now. I don't know. Yeah, but the fruits over there. We thank God. That's another variety. Let me show you a different variety of passion fruit that we have. This one is also another variety. I don't know their names, but we have 6 varieties. The first one I showed, the bushy one, was one. There's the second one, there's the third one, and then there's another one farthest. You see there? I don't know where there's some like cross trees over there. That is one of them. So we are basically trying to see what can work in this 3/4. What can we do, whether it can be cost effective. And by the way, I did some maize because with the long rains, you can't really do much with the veggies. You can only do things that can withstand the long rains. So we just did maize. As you can see, they're coming up. Yeah, maybe in the next 2-3 days we'll get someone to start weeding them. Yeah. Then we have some arrowroots over there where there is plenty of water. We want to try and see what can work with some bananas over there. Yeah, and that's why I get there. So that marks the end. See you in 6 months.